What up, YouTube? Tim is here. Now, of course, this past Wednesday was, St. Patrick's Day. And one film I've always loved watching around St. Patrick's Day is definitely Leprechaun. Leprechaun has been a horror guilty pleasure of mine. And there's been like a couple of like new iteration of Leprechaun. Like most recently we had Leprechaun Returns and all. Well, director Darren Lynn Bousman, the same guy who gave us some of the Saw sequels, and he of course has Spiral from the Book of Saw coming out this year. Director Darren Lynn Bousman was out on Twitter campaigning for his chance to tackle a new take of Leprechaun. This year, he ended up tweeting saying, "So Lionsgate, if Spiral is a success and we talk about finally let me have the Leprechaun franchise and to try a little something with it. Just saying, for the last 10 years, love you." And as for Lionsgate, here's what they ended up replying to a tweet saying, my leprechauns will call your leprechauns." So I don't know, maybe this could be a sign that we could possibly get a new Leprechaun reboot down the line, or some iteration. I already know he said that he's no longer wanting to play the role or anything, but man, I would love to see Warwick Davis back as Leprechaun. I mean, to me, Leprechaun to Warwick Davis is like it's sort of like doing another Chucky movie without Brad Dourif, which of course Mark Hamill is cool and all, but he's definitely still no Brad Dourif in my opinion. I mean, of course, Leprechaun to Warwick Davis is pretty much also what Freddy Krueger is to Robert Englund, and man, it would be so cool if they somehow if they end up talking to Warwick Davis and come back and he end up signing the dotted line. That would be super cool. I mean, come on, he's coming back as Willow, for Christ's sake. It would be cool to see him come back as a Leprechaun now. Now, of course, the original Leprechaun, they'd of course star a young Jennifer Aniston. And I love the original Leprechaun. It's so fun, it's creepy, it's funny. I just get a kick out of that movie every time I watch it. Then, of course, they did do a couple of sequels. I mean, Leprechaun ended up going to Las Vegas. Leprechaun ended up going outer space. And yes, Leprechaun even went in the hood. Of course, the guy who played Leprechaun in the recent Leprechaun film, Leprechaun Returns, I thought he was pretty good. And of course, famed wrestler Hornswoggle actually portrayed the Leprechaun once. So, I don't know, if you can't get Warwick Davis, some other actor could probably, work pretty perfectly. But it would be super cool to get Davis back. But that's I'm down to check out another Leprechaun film. Like, of course, nothing has been greenlit. Like, Lionsgate haven't greenlit anything. But hey, maybe from now until Spiral comes out, and if Spiral is a hit, maybe they'll actually just give him a new Leprechaun film. That's always a possibility, but we'll see what happens down the line. And Darren Lynn Bousman, he's of course did give us the Repo the Genetic Opera movie, which was pretty good. He did great with the some of the Saw sequels. So hopefully this thing can actually work. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on Darren Lynn Bousman campaigning to direct a new Leprechaun film? Would you be down to check out a new Leprechaun reboot? Were you ever a fan of the Leprechaun franchise? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim signing off.